Good afternoon. This is going to be this week's opening for Shop Talk. Let me pull my hat off. Let you look at my bald head. This week's machining content is we started on the other project, but I didn't do very much. Most of it, I just tore the grinder apart and I worked on the collet a little bit off camera. I decided to work on my bench grinder. You're going to see me truing up some of the mounts and stuff for it. And that's going to be most of the machining content this week. We've also got some mail that's came in, and it'll be on this week's video. There's a couple of odd and end things I throwed in. I'm going to probably throw a little town tour in. I've got some in the can. I'll probably throw in a couple small towns that I drove through this week's town tour. A little outside screwball cooking, but mine's not going to be quite as fancy as Chuck's. And a little bit of couple of clips of things that I just seen this week that's just really cute. One of them is going to be as I put it on Facebook this week, why rednecks shouldn't own luxury cars. I went up to visit my mom the other week, and going in the parking lot, here is this Mercedes that had its truck held down with 2 bungee cords. Hey, I couldn't resist whooping my iPhone out and videoing that, and I'm going to have that on this week. And we done some pictures of some awards on the day job, and I've got a clip of this Western Star they brought from the plant, what they was bringing it in. I'm going to put that in because it's really not showing much of the plant. I think that's fairly safe. There's so many pictures of that Western Star already all over Facebook. I don't think it's going to matter. In fact, I even got one of myself in front of it, and that probably be incorporated into some of my opening and closing credits things. Outside of that, I think everything else is still a busy week. I'm doing this opening on a Wednesday after I shot some stuff up. Already this week I've done work 31 hours, 31 and a half, because it's 310 and a half. I'm working 10 and a half Thursday and Friday and 8 on Saturday, so it kind of makes it tough. A lot of what I'm trying to do is split my machining up, trying to get it in smaller bites that I can do usually on a Saturday afternoon or Sunday. I'm not going to probably do it, won't be in this week's video. I'm going to go back to the drill grinder and revisit it. I had a request from a viewer, not a subscriber, a viewer, this friend of mine at work, and he watches my videos, but it's not a subscriber. So he asked me, said he thought that he may not have seen my earlier one on the grinder. He said he'd like to see a little more detail on how the grinder works and drill set up. I'll probably put that in a future video, either next week or the week after when I get to it. I know I'm gonna have to make some spacers for these grinding wheels. They'll probably get made and it'll be on next week's video. And the finished grinder and put together will be on next week's video, just because I want to try to put my video together Saturday afternoon. And if I do any of this other stuff, just that way I can spread my machining content out a little bit, since I don't have a great big long-term project going on like a lot of guys. I'm shooting this one outside. This is on my carport, and you might see mobile homes behind me. It's one of the milk ends, and you can probably hear traffic going up down the road too. Again, we're just shooting up some, getting the road, trying to vary it up a little bit. In fact, I've just got home from work, and I've still got my work clothes on. I'm going to fix and go in and take a shower, fix supper tonight. I don't think I'm going to do anything in shop. These long days make life a little rough. This week, again, has been busy. Monday was a busy day for me. I went by, it's my habit, to see Mother at the home. Left the home, went by oil change place, got oil changed in the car, went by Auto Bell, got the car washed. And so that pretty well got my Monday. Usually during the week, because I go to bed so early, that's when I watch these other people's YouTube videos. Usually I watch one or two, a couple hour or two a night and just go to bed, because getting up at 3:30 and being at work 4:30 is a very tough thing to do. And when a man's almost 60, it's just kind of rough. And me and JD, we just go to bed. So since it's just me and him, we don't have to answer too many people. So I'm not. Don't take that as a complaint. I'm rather getting to the point I'm beginning to enjoy it because it seems to be a lot less hassle. I told a friend of mine that sometimes I felt like in my life that I've raised ladies, and then when they're getting grown, they go. I think that's being a little silly, but probably, you know, it just sums up situation sometimes. So that's not a complaint, and that's not a rant. And we've been trying to keep Mr. Bozo at bay. We managed to do that too last week. We had no more Bozo moments. I had a pretty involved setup yesterday at work on a component that we don't do that often, and I managed to get through it without Bozo, and it's hey, I believe I've got the Joker scared off, so hopefully that'll work. So we will see. So I hope you enjoy this week's video. Like I say, I enjoy doing this, and again, for the people who are my subscribers, I really appreciate every one of you, and I can't thank you enough for watching my videos. You know, every week there's always one or two more individuals. You know, I'm almost up. I think I'm all around the 250 mark, almost 300, 250 mark now. I haven't looked on the computer. I look at my tablet, it don't tell me. And I'm really, really thankful for that. So I want to remind you, everybody that's subscribed, I'm going to try to get back more to the basic. I think the last week's video was a little long and had too much stuff in it. I've got stuff I'm going to start spreading out, like tours and stuff. I'm going to try to not put as much of that kind of stuff in it every week, kind of spread it around a little bit with the other. But I still like to include it. I watch other videos of other people in different interests. One of the people that I enjoy watching is Randy Richards, and I love to see his fishing. Even though I'm not no fisherman, I love to see that. And it's just something different to see. I've enjoyed when Adam Booth would go to the flea market, put the hammer on his hat. So, yeah, there's something different. I mean, we spend so much of our time with either on our jobs or at our passions, and we kind of got to remember those other things. Yeah, I think I might even throw some where I've been practicing a little golf in the backyard too. I've got to get back on that, and I'll probably do some of that this week too. So that I need to go play some, but it's kind of hard in the evenings, and I need to get, maybe I might try to get some of that in too in the next few days. So I hope you all enjoyed this week's video. I hope you enjoyed the mail that you see, and like I say, just enjoy the video and we'll get right to it. The machining content you're going to see of this clip that we're going to show is going to be working on my bench grinder. And it's more or less where I've taken it and tried to true up everything, put the wheels on. I got mixed results with the wheels because of the wheels still wasn't very true, but we're going to persevere on with it anyway. I'm going to work a little bit. I'm going to work on my grinder a little bit today. And what I'm doing, I'm going to cut me a piece of this plastic, here's Durlin, and make a little arbor. And I'm going to face them. I'm going to face, this is not super accurate, so that's why I ain't got the mics, but I think I might be too little loose now. No. That's plenty to go. $20 more. 40,000. I'm going to drill a hole in the end of it here. $760. $40,000, 60,000. Should have about 10 or 15 to go. All I'm doing is getting it cut down enough just to missed it. Well, goofed up. Pull it out here. I'm gonna. This is just a piece of plastic. This is the bone. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of it. There we go. Try this again. We're shooting for 640 and was it 540? No, 640 and about 10 over. Shoulder, what I'm trying to do here. There, that's what I want right there, is a shoulder. Now we drill a hole in it and we'll cut it off after I get done here in a minute. We'll just take us a center drill and drill a hole in it and put us a 1/4 screw in it and put a slot in it, make it like a collet. So I may not even cut it off. Let's get us a 420 tap. And we'll have to get us a 420. We're on about a 9. 9 is handy. One for 28 is handier, I believe. It's still long enough here. Nope. Yeah, up here's one for 28. It's a little bigger. We'll go with it because it's handy. 28, and we'll run up at it. Then we'll run a 1/4 tap to it. I'm not gonna get my, I'm just gonna take a, I'm just gonna do this quick again. I'll stick this center drill in here. Kind of line it up by. So all I want to do is get it kind of started. Lazy man's way of doing it. Okay. That'll work. Now all we got to do is put a little slot in it. I'm going to pull it out. Just grab cutoff tool and give it a good quick whack with the cutoff tool to get us something to chuck up on. It's a long piece of durlin. I've got plenty of it. Grab my cutoff tool right fast. This is plastic, so we don't have to really worry about being too darn fast with it. Yeah, they give us plenty of room to shut up. Like I said, this is durlin. It don't take much to cut it. We'll just knock it right out. All right. I'll bring you back in just a second once I get the slot cut in this. This thing is crooked as a dog's hind leg. Made out of washers, pressed metal. What we're going to do is we're going to chew this up. We just made a little arbor up and kind of durlin to hold it tight. Got a nut to hold it on there. We're just chewing it up, getting one thing at a time. We still ain't trued it. Still got a, I think we got, yeah, we still got a flat spot right there. Let's take, I'm going to turn, I don't care about that. That's true now. Next step. We'll have to get some new grinding wheels off this week. Didn't mean to tune my grinder up. Now I know why it vibrates like the damn shit. This one of them Chinese specials, so. Okay. We'll grab it. Washer is what this is. Ain't no wonder why it's crooked as a dog's hind leg. Now I've trued it up. I mean, it probably is not perfectly true. Damn sight true and what it was. We'll take that one off, put the other one on, and do it the same way. And I like things a certain way. The one thing I don't like is these way this thing is set up. We're going to modify it a little bit. we're going to fix it to where we're going to put standard. I changed a lot of stuff in standard screws. This my standard op. Like I say, I'm putting 1024s in this. Basically, it's like a rivet with a nut. So this is what it looks like, and then you just screw it back up here. Then you just insert it in the hole, like so. And then you just squeeze it and it expands up like a rivet. Then you just screw it right out. And that's the end of that. And then you've got them in, and they work really good. Now they'll bend. These smaller sizes will bend a little bit. We might need to have a nut bushing screwed in to support it. See, they'll bend. Because these smaller sizes like it needs a little extra support, and they'll tend to want to bend a little bit on you if you ain't careful. Okay, I'm going to do a quick couple of intros. You're going to see a lot of my face here. I'm going to move around 2 or 3 different places. This particular clip that I'm fixing to shoot, or going to see, is going to be the mail that come in this week plus the missing comforter. So that's going to be this clip. Okay, this is this week's shipments that's come in. I've got 2 wheels from Inco, bench wheels. I went a little finer grit because I want to use them for a lot of different things on my grinder. So these are the ones. Now I'm going to have to make bushings. This is the tap for the upcoming project that we started to work on that I needed. And my Seco insert came. So this is it. This is also here. So this is all my Inco and Seco stuff that's came in. And so this is, you'll be seeing this. I don't know if I finished putting the grinder together on this week's video or it'll be on next week's Shop Talk. Hadn't decided yet. And I'll show you the envelope that the came in. This is the envelope that they sent it in. Real nice looking envelope here. And so we got our test insert and our stuff from Inco this week. This is my long lost comforter. I took it over a month ago to a local cleaners. And I've been waiting to get it back. Thank gosh it wasn't wintertime. I really needed to stay warm, huh? But it's like everything else. I like throwing some different things in my videos. So this is the long lost comforter. Okay, these particular clips, this is going to be my added ones for this week. This not machining related. This particular clip, they're going to be a couple, 3 things that just sort of happened around at work, plus the photograph. We had another one of these award deals at work. They brought a truck in. There's a clip, phone of a truck inside of our building. There is a clip, is what I call why a redneck shouldn't own a luxury car. I went to visit my mom this week. Seen this Mercedes in the parking lot with the trunk held down by bungee cords. I couldn't resist but take a shot at it. So that's going to be on here. And the third one is a little trip through the little small town of Grover this week. I've got a couple more little towns and I'm going to put them clips in, but to keep the video content down this week's what we're going to do. I'll try this again. Like I said, sometimes you need to understand, hey, a redneck with the Mercedes. How you like this trunk strap now? I thought the Kings Mountain deal went so well, we would do Grover. And I'm on my way. This is Monday, and I'm on my way to go see my mama at the rest home. So I thought we'd do another town ride. And this is Grover, North Carolina, which is right on the state line, right down below where I work. Right there's the city limit signs. We just went by. You can see it. It's so small you probably blink. Now, Grover isn't a very big place. The main part of the town, we're going to kind of bypass it because we're going around by the school and kind of slide in that way. So we're just going to ride through Grover right quick. And this is going to be one of this week's clips on the Shop Talk. See, I'm riding up to see my mom, Cleveland Pines, at the nursing home. So I thought we'd include a little bit of different scenery around the area here. Like I say, we're going by the Grover School down here, Grover Elementary Schools, and which is right here. This is the Grover Elementary School right there. And they got their little banners up, it says Grover. Small town. And Grover's not very big, it's just a little place. And we're handheld with the iPhone again, so we'll take a clip of Grover today. This is like I say, driving through here and you get a good picture of a little small southern town. We used to call them wide spots in the road. The actual town part, not very big. About 2 blocks of town, there's not very much in it. One of the ubiquitous Dollar Generals, there's a lot of them around. And we're just about out of Grover. Won't be much longer. And for 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to ride through the big city. On down here where the city limit sign is. I think we are, yep, this is the end of Grover. Okay, now we're going. I want to add a little to the closing if I haven't already, and go back when I do the editing. I'm going to make sure. The thing that I want to emphasize, and I may not have touched on what the closing is I want to give everybody my heartfelt thanks. It's my subscribers, every one of you. God bless you. I mean, this is a journey for me, and I'm really enjoying doing these videos, but I'm really doing it, not to get rich. And I'm going to tell you, it's like I haven't got enough of a channel to get any ad revenue, and if you do, it's very little. And you do this because you got to be a little bit of an extrovert, I guess, to carry a camera around in your building and doing work and making your mistakes and letting people see them. But again, I want to thank every one of you folks that subscribed. Or you subscribed right at the beginning or this week. I really want to thank you, because it's like I say, I'm flattered to see that as many people that's growing every week that's actually subscribing to the channel. And, I like the comments. I try to get back to them. Some of them as these link deals, and I'm looking at my tablet and stuff. It's hard to get them. I have to get down the computer. And again, with my work schedule, it's just extremely busy. It's very hard. This will be another 60-hour week, probably about 60 hours, a little over 60 hours, count the way it's worked out. And, we're just behind, pushing really hard at trying to keep up the day job. And then, as you all are aware, I do live alone, and that means everything else has to be done. That means, anything here at the house, more or less, I have to do because I'm by myself, right at the present. And I'm kind of ready to get to the point I enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with companionship. I just haven't seemed to have been able to find the right companionship over the years. And I'm not really in the market of looking. If it falls in my lap, it's one thing, but sometimes you look for things, you find things you don't want. So this week's video is going to be a catch-all. Nice machining content and all, like I said. I hope you enjoy it. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Again, I appreciate it, and God bless every one of you. Thank you.